Today I'm going to be playing the game we all know and we all love, aka BLOXBURG. And yes, I have a pre-built. I am too lazy to build one myself. So I'm building a survival shelter today. And yeah. Alright guys, so let's start. Who is this? Cold on the okay. So let's start off with I'm gonna start with the build. So I'm gonna go in with I want to be that far back. I want a tiny little survival shelter, so I'll go like this. And I'm feeling like that's gonna be how big I want it. I'm thinking some mountains on the side, so yeah, that's really good. And obviously the mountain has to be some beautiful little grass, but not any grass, lush grass. So I'm gonna just move this and I think that's pretty good for the mountains. So yeah. I'm just gonna add a few more mountains around this area just because I feel like they're needed in my life. Because if I don't have mountains around this, it's gonna look so crusty, musty, dusty. But by the way, all of the inspiration from this came from Alaska Violet, aka my best friend in life. I love her, and yeah. What if I outlined this area with some more mountains and stuff? And just did something sort of like this, but then raise it up a little. No, okay. Yeah, I think that looks good, but then I'm just gonna fill in this gap here with some more mountain, just because. Yeah. Okay, wait. She's low-key. This is low-key pretty good for my little shelter area, but I'm gonna add a few more mountains just at the front here to add some depth and stuff yeah. So I think that's all I want for my mountains. Obviously, guys, you need a pool in your survival shelter. I'm just gonna go ahead and place a tiny little pool over here in this corner. And then maybe one more in this corner here. And then this little. Yeah, this is pretty nice, but I'm just gonna smooth out those edges. Alright, so guys, I'm gonna outline the areas where I want garden and stuff, so I'll be right back. I found right here is where I'm going to be adding my garden. So now I'm just going to take this grass and kind of just place her all around this area here. All the way through here. There, and then there. And now I've got some really pretty looking grass, which looks really nice. Okay, but for this area, I want to add all of my little plants. So I want strawberry. So I do have these unlocked. I didn't know I did. That's very nice. I'm just gonna add a little row of some nice strawberry plants. I'd say that. Plants. Sounded a little bit British when I said that. So I'm gonna add some of those. Tomato. I have a little tomato plant I can add, and since I actually hate tomatoes, I'm gonna just add them in this corner here. What else do I need? Mushrooms? Can you eat mushrooms? I don't know. I'm gonna add them. Just because I fear that they're needed in life. Not really, but whatever. I'm just gonna add a little row of them. What else can you eat? I think you can eat, air. Yeah, you can eat air, I'm pretty sure. Okay, maybe ooh, carrots. You could definitely eat carrots. I'm gonna add some of those too. Those are pretty good. Carrot. I'm just gonna add a bunch of those carrot things. Like that. And then what else? What else? What else? I don't know what else you can really eat. You know what? You can eat berry bushes. I'm just gonna add a big berry bush here in the back. And here in the middle, I might just add some of this flora ivy. So yeah, and then I think that's all for our little area there. But I'm gonna obviously color this to be some nice green. And then this hydrangea bush, I'm thinking we could grow blueberries on this. So we have some nice blueberries. Okay, that's pretty good. But now we need a little path. So I'm gonna go build my path. Okay, so the footpath is done. It actually looks super duper good. But I'm actually gonna do something that's gonna make half of the community mad. And delete this little pool here. Along with these things right here. And instead I'm gonna replace it with this grass. Not me messing the floor up. So I'm gonna go like so, and then like so, and then like so. And then I'm gonna go in with this fence thing. Obviously, just go in. It's like a. Do I have another little kennel here? What is it called? A little pasture. And I'm gonna add some like decals. This square two-sided decal here. But to do this, I'm gonna have to go into the basic shape. And get the transparent cube here. Make it skinny. Go back here. Decal. Obviously, just place that right. I cannot place it correctly, but that's okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now I have this little square two-sided decal going on, so I can go into the transparent cube, and I can just kind of clone this and put it wherever I want. Okay, then I can basically just add a bunch of little animals all throughout this little kennel here. Obviously, a bunch of little mammals, like so. And I'm obviously also going to take a few more of them. And I'm just going to add a few chickens out here. But kind of resize this decal to be really small. So now I've got a bunch of little. Now I can add a bunch of chickens out here. Ignore my cat breaking into my room. But now I have a bunch of little chickens on the leaves. And this looks pretty nice for like okay, I'm kind of obsessed with it so far, but now I need to work on the building. So let's do that. Okay, I low-key kind of forgot that they need food. Some food. So I'm gonna build them a little trough. No one needs a transparent cube. This is how to build an easy little trough. Like that. And we actually make that a little taller, like so. And then I'm gonna put that like so. And I'm gonna color it to be like so. Back to basic shapes. Here. And resize her. Oop, I don't know why I just went up. So I'm gonna add this right here. I'm just gonna kind of scoot that until it's on the very edge right there. Clone her to be over there, and then put one right in the middle. In the back, we need another basic shape. Yes, I'm obsessed. Leave me alone. Skinny. And then, why was I so aggressive with that? I was like, skinny. Like this. And then I'm gonna move this. I'm giving you a full detailed tutorial on how to build, guys. Leave me alone. There we go. And put this one right in the middle. But obviously in the front, we're gonna need like a teensy tiny little thing. And then I'm gonna just fill this in really fast. Guys, that's very nice. I kind of disconnected. Hee hee. Alright guys, we're gonna be adding some structure to this like build thingy right here. Yes, build thingy. Oh, okay, I have such a nice, beautiful way with words. If you could not already tell, like, dang. Okay. Oh, not that. Okay, I'm gonna just start being a baddie-licious baddie. And adding like the roof and all that jazz. Roof. Yay, a placed right. Are you guys proud of me? You guys should be very proud of me. For this area right here, I'm just gonna add like this. And then I think that looks pretty nice. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. But under here, this does not look very nice. So I'm just gonna make that a little. Okay, wait, it's low-key kind of cute. But I have a very nice idea. It might be a little expensive. Oh, I cannot spell. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna add these little rolled towels here, and I'm gonna make them like this maybe. And I'm just gonna layer these a few times each, and then I'm gonna clone it and just put them next to each other until I've got a cute little design. And these are gonna be like little wood stacks. Okay, that's very beautiful. But I could also kind of clone this and put this on top of it. Yeah. Alright, say. I'm just gonna go like. Okay, wait. That looks pretty nice. Some wood, and next I'm just gonna add like. Who needs an actual door when we can have a beautiful archway so everyone can break in as they please? Oh wait, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. It's a literal door. It's not a vibe. Okay, anyway. I'm kind of vibing with that. And for the window, wait, actually, I want to make this like. Does that look stupid? Yeah, that looks stupid. I'm just gonna do that. For thy window. Okay, wait, window kind of eats, but inside here. You thought we could get rid of the log? No, we add the log. We keep adding log until we can log no more. I don't know what I just said. For the light, I'm just going to use lanterns. First order of business is definitely the bed. So I'm just going to go in with some structurals. right over here. I'm gonna add it like that, I think is good. And then I'm just gonna, you know, make that some more wood. We love wood. And we're gonna go like, oop. I'm just gonna, yeah, just gonna do that. Clone it again. And I'm just gonna add like one more of those. Except that's way too wide, so I'm just gonna make it a little smaller, like so. For my bed. Sleeping bag. Beautiful, beautiful sleeping bag. So I think that's pretty good. Except it's high, so we're gonna fix that. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's that all done. And I also added a little toilet here in that corner. But what are we going to do? Actually, no. No. Okay. So I'm going to take my modern toilet. And honestly, we need it to be outside. So I'm going to delete the modern toilet. No one needs the modern toilet. We're instead just I'm going to just take a regular toilet. No, wait, actually, we could just have a bucket. You know, here, there's your bucket. That's where we use the bathroom. It's very beautiful. But what are we gonna do for fun? I haven't thought about that. Actually, yeah, what are we gonna do for fun? I have an idea. Have faith. Okay, I'm gonna add a little mountain here. That looks good. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm thinking I can make another little workout session area. Like a little workout over here. This right here seems like the perfect area to add all my training equipment. I'm thinking we need a punching bag, definitely. Maybe never mind, I do not have another one. Okay. Okay. That's very nice to know. We're gonna add some weights, maybe a little yoga mat. Oh, not two. We need 2 yoga mats. Just right there. And then I'm just obviously gonna color this area so it's just prettier. Don't know how to make it prettier being so it's in the middle of nowhere, but it's okay. I'm just gonna make this yoga mat. Why do I say it like that? Yoga mat. Like this. And then maybe green. like a green yoga mat, yeah. So that looks pretty nice, but I have an idea. We needed a little tractor, but now that it's all completed, the total cost is $43,000, but here's my little tour. So you have this little path, we have some chickens, and then this is where we like to do our baddylicious yoga, like, look at me go. And then over here we have a little pond. We shower here, we pee over here, we wash our hands. It's like a 3-in-1, I like to call it. And we baptize people over there. It's very fun. And then here are like cows and my little pig and their food. Obviously. Wait, can I drive this? I want to drive this. I don't know how to drive it. Oh, look at me go. It's very slow, but that's okay. My gardening, I have little wood stuff, and then in here, this is pretty basic, but we have this, and then my bed, that's basically like all we need. I forgot the closet, but anyway, time for my baddylicious outro on the tractor. Okay, so I don't know what just happened, but love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!